Hey guys, welcome back to What's the Word Podcast Season 2, Episode 3. Today we have a special guest. He's not only a car enthusiast, but he's a family man, hardworking person, and he loves helping his community.
I would
I'm
say
just gonna let
hardworking.
himself. I'm just gonna let him introduce himself, because we got a great man here with us today. So Eli, welcome to What's the Word Podcast,
Thank you,
man.
man. Thank you,
So let us know a little bit about you, bro. Like, who are you?
man.
Where
I'm
you're from, because obviously people that know where you're from, but we want to reach out, like I was telling you earlier, like we want to reach out there, so we want to know, like, hey, that great man comes from that place right there, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I come from. I was born in Laredo, raised in San Ignacio, uh, small town guy, man. I'm just a regular Joe, I guess, and I've always been pulled into the car world, and I like building cars and anything to do with classics, stuff like that. You know, it attracts me, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
uh, as far as what I'm about, I mean, I'm just a regular person, man.
See, that's what I like about this guy, dude. He's always humble. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think he sees the magnitude, because I look at, like, Butterfly, and we'll get into that a little bit in a little bit,
No,
but
he was different before we even started.
yeah.
He got more
He
serious.
got camera shy.
He got camera
He
shy.
got camera
Nah.
shy. It's because it happens, dude. Like, we
It
could be
does.
sitting here, but if it's not officially like, okay, we're gonna start the podcast, like, it doesn't matter. But
Happen.
once you say, like, okay, guys, we're gonna start, it's like we all kind of like
Oh
just
shit!
go into a little shell.
No, hombre.
'Cause we do that shit all the time. Wait, like last night, it was like midnight. You este en el teléfono an hour and a half talking about a bunch of bullshit.
Bro, we literally
random
could have
stuff.
had a whole episode yesterday just on the phone. And I tell this guy, I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna hang up already, bro. Like,
Neta.
yeah, man. Hey, so right now, so you're from San Ignacio, like you were born in Laredo, and then you're from San Ignacio, right? Small town of San Ignacio.
Small town,
Historic too. Like,
Small.
there's a lot of
Yep.
history in San Ignacio, bro. Like, a
Yeah.
lot of people from, like, out of state and stuff, like, they actually come here because there's a lot of like, history in the buildings, and a lot of what happened here. And if people don't know, San Ignacio is like, San Ignacio, Mexico is like a few feet away, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's only divided
You can
by
throw
the
a
Rio
rock.
Grande.
You can literally throw a rock across.
Yeah, neta, no, for real. You'd actually talk to your neighbors in Mexico, like, hey, primo, you know what I mean? So that's where Eli is from. Um, hey, man, so some things that I guess we wanted to ask, like, or wanted to know about you, like, what got you into, like, the car world?
I guess
Were
going
you
back.
always a car guy?
No, not really. I mean, I was always into woodwork, anything to do working with my hands. I guess when I was real small, is woodwork is what first attracted me, and then I guess my grandfather on my mom's side, he was a mechanic, and uh, I kind of stuck to him quite a bit and got into the automotive side of things. I guess it wasn't. I guess till when he passed away, I was starting my freshman year of high school, and that's when it kind of really set in that that's what I wanted to do. And uh, I got into auto mechanics in high school, and it was already late in my high school years when I got into auto mechanics. And yeah, man, I think I had 2 years in the class, and uh, I pushed myself as hard as I could, and ended up at state by my senior year. And uh, Rudy Bustamante, may you rest in peace. Um, he kind of got me in contact with uh, recruiters and stuff for UTI in Houston, and they came put up a presentation at the high school, and it it was kind of what I wanted to do, and so I followed it. And uh, yeah, long story short, I had to do all kinds of stuff. I was a small town kid. My wasn't really um, raised with money or anything. It was hard times back in the day. So I was a paper boy here for the town, and uh, ended up buying a truck, sold the truck to make money. I bought an RV. We went to Houston with that, and yeah, it was it was rough, man. But made it work out. Man, graduated UTI uh, in 2 years. Actually, no, in a year. It was supposed to be a 2 year course, and uh, luckily, my brother spotted me there for a while. He went up there, hooked me up, so that I could finish faster. Because at first, you want to get out of San Ignacio, I guess. When you're, yeah, I want to get the hell out of here. You know, it was my mindset. But then once you're out there, you kind of want to go back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Freaking Houston's crazy, man. Like, I was in a hurry to get out, but then once you get to the city life, it's like, ching out, man. You miss the little
Never
hometown.
mind.
Yeah.
It moves a lot quicker, dude.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot.
Like
Especially in a
the
city like
pace.
Houston, bro. Like even if you go to San Antonio or like here these Laredo, like it's not like you're talking about Houston, like they're
It's a fast-paced city.
times 10.
Definitely. And I was, shit, I was 17 years old, and I didn't even have a license.
And you're out there dándole.
Yeah. So, uh, me and my soon-to-be wife moved out there together. Me and Selma moved out there, and we were in Conroe. She was going to University of Houston, and I was going to UTI there on 1960, north of Houston. But yeah, that that's where I pursued more of the auto industrial side of things, and ended up calling my brother, like I said, like I was saying earlier, just because I wanted to get done and get back home. So uh, I I called him and said, hey, pretty much do me a favor. I need you to move to Houston and work, pay the bills while I go to school, all day, so I can finish faster. And he dropped everything he was doing, and he moved over there, got a job, started paying my bills and helping us out so that we could go to school full.
Man, that's
time.
awesome, dude.
Yeah,
What was your brother working? Like what was he doing at that time?
man, I think he had numerous jobs. I mean, he was stacking or stocking at Target and stuff, and uh, it was so my brother, my sister, and I, we've always been very close. So
Dude, that's pretty tight, dude.
Yeah.
Like for your brother, like drop something, like just I mean, you're
Ahí
talking
le-
about it's not like
he
hey,
not
come
that easy,
spot me
dude.
real quick. It's like no, like relocate, work, pay bills.
no he
well, I feel like
he,
that's
he
solid,
quit
bro.
his job that day, and my mom was freaking out. My mom was freaking out because
Like in a good way or in a bad way. Kind of like, what are you doing?
yeah,
Like,
what the hell are you doing? Like, we can't,
Yeah, it's not-
we need that, we need to be working. That income that was helping, because he was helping my parents at the time as well. So, all of a sudden he shows up and, hey, I just quit my job. I'm headed to Houston to help Eli out. And what? Yeah. So
Dang.
it yeah, it was kind of crazy, man.
That is
But,
crazy.
Yeah, he was over there like in the next 2 days. I think at that time he was working at the sheriff's office, so he was a jailer. He just quit and packed up and hauled ass to Houston.
So did you move back right after you graduated, or are y'all staying
Yeah.
over there for a little bit?
Nah, so as soon as I graduated, I came back and got a job for working for a Freightliner, because I studied automotive, diesel, and industrial. So as soon as I graduated in 12 months or whatever, uh, and we were ready to come back home.
Let's go back.
Screw Houston. Like it was just, man. When you're raised in a small town where there's hardly no noise at night, and then
It's a big difference.
you move to the city and you can't even see the stars at night,
Nope.
Hey,
And you hear the ambulance every
Yeah.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah, for
Ambulance,
real.
cops, everything.
Not
You
only
know,
that,
always-
we had a train that
Right where y'all stayed?
Yeah, it passed like right in front, like across the street every freaking night. Yeah, I don't miss that
It's a
at
big.
all.
It's a
Hey, and I was gonna say the movie Sandlot, right? You know how like that's how I picture San Ignacio. You know how because I remember we used to come to the swimming pool here like every summer. Like there was a year when my daughter and I like todos los días, brother, all summer no salíamos de aquí. Years passed by, 2 years passed by, and all of a sudden I remember the kids that would hang out all at the pool. They're all there already in Zapata at the school over there, and like they're grown, dude. And I'm like, dude, like that's cool. Like I remember these kids like barefoot, like running around on their bikes, and I always say like it kind of reminds me of the movie The Sandlot. How it was kind of like a small community kind of deal, and that's how I picture like San Ignacio, dude.
Yeah, I
like,
mean, growing up, the I guess the kids or my classmates from growing up here in San Ignacio, I mean, they're always we've always been pretty close. Everybody knows everybody. Not that we're close, but uh, everybody knows everybody. So
and that brings me to a very good point, bro, because like something that I know about you and like the people that surround you is like y'all are very community driven.
yeah,
So
definitely.
y'all can like say for instance, right? We can let's not talk like all year long or whatever, but when our community needs us, like
Oh yeah.
it's like you come together, right? And I want you to talk a little bit about what that means to you, like why you're like why how do you say it? Like why is that a part of you and why? Like why are you so community driven?
Well, I mean, I've experienced hardships. Not a lot of people know, but I was at one point in a position where you know my son was very sick in the hospital, and um, yeah, man, like I know what it feels like. And Matthew, uh, my second born, uh, when he was about 2 years old, uh, he he was going after the cat, on top of the TV, and back then it was the big TVs, it was a 19-inch, but
Oh yeah, the big
old
block,
school ones, yeah,
The tube TVs.
yeah. So, um, he had a little nightstand in his bedroom, and and the TV was on top of that, and the cat was laying on top of the TV. So he tried to climb it to get the cat or pet the cat or whatever, and he brought the TV on top of himself. And yeah, man, he ended up rupturing his pancreas, and we took him to the emergency room in the ambulance, and they pretty much told us that we were just overreacting as parents, that there was nothing wrong with him, and he wasn't normal, like we knew something was wrong, but they kept sending us home. And then fever kicked in, and we knew something wasn't right, so we ended up going to another hospital, and I found out that he had internal bleeding, and this had already gone by a few days, and so they told us there wasn't much time. They had to fly him out, and you know I ended up in San Antonio, and this is all like stuff that not nobody knows really, but you know, uh, yeah. Long story short, we were in San Antonio for over a month, and didn't have a place to stay. Uh, you don't prepare, you know, financially for
Yeah.
something like that,
Yeah.
you know. So this is kind of why when we had the opportunity for Borderfest, you know, it fell right into place
Hey, bro.
because
So like Borderfest, this is so just well, this past month, this past couple. This was Borderfest
five,
5.
yeah,
So it was the 5th year of Borderfest. Since you brought that up a little bit, uh, tell us like, because I know you told me the story, which I think it's awesome, dude. Like how Borderfest came to be, and if you guys, for those that don't know, Borderfest is a benefit car show that started like with just an idea like this, and now it's every year it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and pretty soon they're gonna have to build a whole nother town just because of Borderfest.
yeah,
Pretty soon we're gonna bring the carnival también.
yeah. We hope
The
so.
whole
We
thing.
hope so.
Dude, it's I'm telling you.
So, I guess Borderfest started. It was supposed to be a chicken plate sale, and uh, so one of my friends reached out. His one of his family members was diagnosed with cancer, and it was stage 4, and so he was like, "Hey, you know, we want to do a chicken plate sale. Uh, would you mind, you know, putting some of your cars there, or you know, our friends? Uh, I'm very lucky to have a lot of friends in the car world, you know, Laredo and Zapata and stuff. So he was like, "Hey, would you mind, you know, parking some cars there and see if it would attract people to stop by, and check out the cars, pick up a plate, you know, stuff like that." And that's when the idea came along where, hey, you know what, like, let's do it at the park, and let's see if I'm also very lucky to have family members. My brother-in-laws, they've always been into music, uh, very good musicians, and you know, called them. Hey, would y'all help us out and play some music or whatever? And of course, they were they were more than happy to help, and called some friends in Laredo as well, Los Hellhounds, and they were they were up for it as well, and it it was something that kind of came together pretty easy, pretty quick, you know. So we got, man, I want to say it was like three three groups, 3 bands.
And this was in 2020, the first time, or 21,
Was it 2020, 2021?
21.
Yeah, because 2020 was
COVID.
2022. Did we get? Was there
2022. 2022.
Yeah, that was the first
That wa-
one. 2022.
That was the first one. Yeah. So 2022 the first one, and it I had always wanted to find a way to use the cars or whatever in a good way. Uh, but it just kind of never happened. But whenever that scenario came up, I'm shit, you know, like this is it. This is what we got to do or whatever. So uh, we got some sponsors that year, and it was like in a 2 or 3 month period. I think we put it together pretty quick, and it was it was like from the morning. I think it was from like 10 a.m. to like 5 p.m. and that was it. It was a day thing. Uh, and man, I remember the feeling that day. Uh, I think we raised somewhere around $6,000, or $5,500, $6,000, somewhere around there, and we turned it into the family on stage that day or whatever that evening, and shit, I remember driving home, man. It was a very, very humbling feeling, and I was like, man, we gotta do this again. Like uh, we gotta find a way to keep using this for the good of our community. So, and it just kind of blew up from there.
And that was, dude. But no, it's. Hey, so then, because I mean, every year, and when did you bring in like the cook off? And was it the year after that? Because every year that Borderfest has like, well,
I think the
like you add on
cook-off.
something to it, like.
Yeah, I think the cook-off came in the third year, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, the second year became a street dance too, right? Like that's when it kind of
So
went
the
on longer.
second year, no, I think the second year was when we brought Los Garcia
Los Got
brothers,
Brothers.
and it was also done early. I think by 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening we were done. Uh, there was something missing. Like we wanted to do a little bit more.
Yeah.
Uh, it wasn't until the third year, which was Borderfest Tres, that was for Leo Junior's son, Tercero. That's when we decided, hey, you know what? We're gonna add the cook off, and we're gonna have the DJ go on throughout the day, and then we'll make it a street dance at night. So, and I believe that was Conjunto Oro.
Yeah.
That's when we brought Conjunto Oro. Uh, and yeah, man, that third year started something where now it's an all day event, or almost 2 days. Now we starting with the pre parties, the Friday before the event, and then moving on to the event on Saturday, and yeah, it gets pretty crazy, man.
And well, actually this year, because y'all will hold it at the Romeo Flores Park, but then this year, it just became. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess every year you
so-
keep learning like things like what to change, what to like
Yeah,
make better.
The the issues with that was just the power supply at Romeo Flores was just not holding up to the magnitude that this is getting. So that when we started getting the bigger
Like dude, when
stage,
you gotta change venues because the event just keeps getting bigger, it's like
Yeah,
that's
so-
crazy.
We need more power.
Yeah,
yeah.
more juice.
So I think it was for Borderfest 4. Uh, it was for Alina. That's when we had the Hometown Boys uh, closing out the show. We had Conjunto Prestigio and the Hometown Boys as
As a headliner.
co-headliner and headliner.
Oh,
and-
then the hometown boys is headliner.
The Hometown Boys went on stage, and I think it was like 45 minutes into the show, into a 90-minute set that they had, and boom, it fucking blew the transformer at the light pole, and the whole stage just shut off. And
Well, it's because like before it was the stage that was there. Like they
Yeah,
that past time that when the transformer blew, they brought a big old stage, bro. Like
yeah,
that was like concert level stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was badass.
yeah. Shout out to my friend Marcelo from Alice, man. I met him through another friend, and come to find out, he had an awesome stage, and all this awesome equipment, and he liked what we were doing and what we were about, and
Yeah.
he's been hooking me up with everything to do with the stage ever since. So, and the musicians too, man. Like the bands that we're getting, there hasn't been a year that we haven't had uh, a band. Even big name bands that I consider big name bands. That don't help us. With their price or whatever, just because they like what
What it's
we're
for.
about. So,
Yeah.
what it's happening. So yeah,
So
man.
chapter 5, the headliners were Sam Morales.
Los Morales. Yep. And Jose Zamora also, man. I had actually talked to Jose Zamora, I believe the year before, but we already had some bands lined up where we just couldn't afford it, you know. So whenever uh, chapter 5 came, we knew that's who we wanted to get,
Yeah.
you know. Like we wanted Los Morales, and man, they put on a hell of a show.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I don't know if there's something that you want to share, but like, how much did you guys raise this year? Because every year gets bigger, dude.
Yeah, I think this year we were $300 away from 20 grand. Yeah,
It's badass.
yeah. I
That's
think
that's awesome,
the
dude.
first year, I think we raised like 6 grand. The second year was like 8 or 9, and then 12, and then 15 on chapter 4, or close to 15, 14 something. And then this year was the biggest one, where we were a few $100s away from hitting 20 grand. So we were able to help 3 families this year, and that's kind of
The point of it.
the point of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like uh, I've got I've gotten, comments from friends and supporters that, hey, you should try and spread it out some more, and maybe a couple grand to each family and help out more families. And yeah, I mean, I know even a few $100s goes a long way, but when you've actually lived it,
Yeah.
uh, I think if we can help pay somebody's mortgage, for a month or two, uh, that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
That's what our group of people, our team, anybody that's with low gear, we've talked about it before, and we've all agreed that, hey, we want to make a good impact, at least for a month or two, that you're able to relieve somebody that's going through a hard time. 'Cause
Yeah.
you never know when it's gonna happen to
Because
you.
man, during those times, bro, I can imagine like everything just piles up on the person.
Oh yeah,
Aside from
yeah,
what they're going through, like you still
yeah. Well,
got
you
your
gotta
bills, work,
you
like
gotta imagine, like, oh, that, especially if it's a child, or the parents. How are you gonna go to work knowing that your kid's in the hospital or
yeah.
whatever? Like, you, you're out of work. You're you know trying to make ends meet or whatever, and you still got to worry about your child in the hospital and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of why we try and do as much as we can. And it takes months of planning and stuff, but it's all worth it in the end, man. So when
Shout out. Dijiste.
yeah, so whenever, how we're doing the now, on getting away from Borderfest, uh, now we're doing the Puro Corazon car show here in San Ignacio, and we had a friend of mine had brought up, hey, we should do something in San Ignacio. Uh, it's a historical town. Do a car show there or something. We'll put something together. We never did, man. We never did.
This was before the Puro Corazon.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
this
So
was just an idea.
this
out
was
there
just an
back then.
idea.
And it's
you
funny
know,
you say that because I've always told this guy, I was like, man, we have like these fields that are empty because they're not using them anymore.
That is true.
I was like, I don't know why they don't like, monetize on that and make like a festival. because you have
Yeah.
all these empty fields where you can just put a bunch of shit there, bring a lot of people in there, and just make a big festival. You know.
There'll be a lot of flat tires in there.
I mean, you don't want to drive in
nah,
there,
nah, but so the idea of bringing something to San Ignacio had been there. It had already that seed was planted from one of my friends, and uh, hey, we should do something. We should do something, and it was just I guess never the right occasion.
Yeah.
And then when this happened, the Solis family, had the fire happen, and they lost everything, dude. That night, I I knew that was gonna be it. Like
Yeah.
we had to do something, and we didn't have very much time. We don't, Borderfest gets planned with 5 6 months in advance, and we have time to get sponsors. We have time to get everything organized, music and bands and stages and
Puro Corazon is basically like what, 3 weeks away?
yeah, yeah. So it came quick. Luckily, we have a lot of friends. The family has a tremendous amount of support. The Solis family. I think there's so many people that love them, and they're a very big family. So, man, we had something together in the matter of 2 hours, 3 hours after we found out the house had caught fire. At least from when I found out the house had caught on fire. Uh, I reached out to Alex Solis and said, "Hey, man, I want to do something for your family members." And he's like, "Hey, I'll take care of the music side." And man, he had bands lined up quick, and we only we had a little bit of money from the shirt sales at Borderfest from this past year, and the club had a little bit of money in the account, so we're like, "Let- let's
That's
do-"
that's what border. That's what we're about. It's local.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I mean that money's there for anything like this that comes up, and if not, we use it for the following year to get prepared for whatever. But yeah, man, it got thrown together pretty quick, and uh, that friend of mine, the Nufi, that he had commented about doing something in San Ignacio. He called me and said, "Hey, I'll donate the tables, the VIP tables, sell the VIP tables at $100, and give that to the family." And now I think we're setting up like 15 tables. I think there's maybe like 3 left,
Nice.
and that's an extra $1,500.
Yeah.
Just on tables.
Yeah.
So uh, also people putting brisket burgers. A stand there to sell brisket burgers that day. 100% of that is going to the family. Some vendors that are setting up there that are going to give they're going to pay for their spot to sell. That money's going to the family. Plus, they want to add a percentage of their sales. So it came together pretty quick, and it's nice, man. It's really nice to see the community coming together. But and
Where is this all gonna take place?
it'll be at the plaza, the San Ignacio Plaza,
La placita aquí.
La Placita.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a street dance, like
Yeah.
Par con Ganas.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like an all day event kind of thing, like kinda
No,
like
no, it'll be in the evening. So we talked to the father, el padre from the Catholic Church, and they're gonna let us use the stairs of the church as the stage.
Nice.
So yeah, it's gonna be
It's gonna be a nice event.
it's gonna be
be
a
a
very
whole
nice
block,
setup.
dude.
So
Big block party.
yeah, Yeah, so it will be a block party. So um, I'm talking to the father. Serafin, one of our members, went, to the Catholic Church to speak to him, and I was working at the time, but he went and got everything set up. So San Ignacio's Catholic Church has service from 4 to 5 normally, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. So the father said he was going to move mass that day from 3 to 4, so that we could.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Give
So
like an
that
hour from
yeah,
to
he
set up.
moved it up an hour so that we could, uh, take over. After 4 o'clock. So we're gonna attend mass.
Yeah, nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So you're gonna have like vendors at todo alrededor.
yeah. So there'll be vendors throughout the park. There'll be, uh, we're gonna set up, all the vehicles inside the park. We're actually thinking of even adding a cook off, a small cook off, nothing crazy. Just probably, a couple meats and beans. We're just throwing out ideas. Maybe like fajita and English cut ribs and beans.
Man, I love cook-offs, bro, because, like, you eat, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then let's say we do like a $100 per team or whatever, and we get 10 teams. That's another $1,000.
Heck yeah.
So, it's not just the car show that's bringing in money for the family. It's the VIP tables, the cook off, the cars, the spectators.
Shoot, even the priest moving mass an hour, bro. Like every little things, like they say, like
Yeah, well,
it takes a village. No?
we yeah, man, for sure. I mean, we explained to him exactly what was going on. He knew, like he knew, he had seen what had happened. So, I guess everybody's pulling on the same rope, you could say.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Man, that's
it's
cool.
it's working out. It's working out really really nice in a very short amount of time. So,
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, it's basically like 3 weeks from now,
yeah.
and we'll put you guys are still seeking sponsors, right? Sponsors welcome, and
Yeah, definitely.
we're gonna put the link to like the Low Gear
Yeah.
Instagram and to the Facebook, so that way if anybody's interested in sponsoring these events. And I know right now we're just talking about it, but man, if y'all haven't made it out to a Border Fest or one of these benefits, man, y'all really 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 need to head out there, because you think of like you obviously you do carne asadas. I think everybody in South Texas does carne asadas, right? So it's basically like a huge carne asada, man. Like it's like very family, tightly knit, like good vibes. Like todos se la están llevando con ganas. Like when it comes, like, dude, I like this past Border Fest, like, man, bro, I cramped
a
up
hangout.
all night,
It was
bro,
a-
because
no.
I hadn't danced that much in a
You
long
cramped
time.
up.
Sam Morales had me going, bro.
But it was cold in the morning though.
Eh?
Man,
Estaba fresco en la mañana.
Oh,
it-
you were
it
there
was-
in the morning.
It was perfect, man. I mean,
I was there in the morning because my daughter was with the
dance
dance
moves?
team.
yeah.
Oh,
they,
yeah.
they were performing in the morning, pero estaba frío, and I was wearing
Man.
shorts.
It worked out really well with the weather and everything. Dude, like,
Yeah.
it's because these things just like they come together like very organically, bro. And I think it has a lot to do with the
I'll tell you what,
the
there was
cause.
a very very wrong time to buy a new pair of shoes for me.
Why? Oh, wait,
Dude,
were
I
you
was
wearing
blit-
boots or what were you wearing?
I was my wife has always made fun of me that I never take my boots off. I'm always wearing my work boots.
No, for real, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's comfortable, bro.
yeah, she was like, "Hey, you're gonna be walking around a lot, man. You need I'm gonna get you some shoes, some tennis shoes or whatever." Holy shit, man! I wore tennis shoes that one day, and my feet were all blistered up.
Damn. So you should have just.
No,
you shoulda
hombre.
just
I shoulda
let me
worn the
wear my work
boots.
boots
No, hombre.
or buy me some Crocs.
Yeah,
You need
that's
some steel toe Crocs.
yeah.
And the good thing about like stuff like this is like you're helping out the community, but at the same time, like it gives the community something to do.
Something to do.
Yeah.
Porque like you said at the beginning, it's like, or I don't know, we were recording whenever you said it, or we were just talking over there. Like, no hay nada que hacer aquí. Like, there's really nothing to do unless you go out, you know.
Yeah.
You venture out to like Laredo or the Valley.
Especially, I mean, Zapata is full of hot rodders, man. Zapata has a lot of people that are in the hot rods, in the classics, into everything, racing, you name it, like all kinds of vehicles.
Hey, you know what we didn't touch on, bro? Like this year, you know how we talk about Borderfest gets bigger every year. So this year, obviously, you had the pre-party, and then you had the event, and then you know that y'all started having like hangouts after that as
Hangouts.
Z-Wings.
Yeah, so it
What do you
kind
call
of
that?
Huh?
What do you call it? What do y'all call that?
it's
Like
just
a
a
hangout.
hangout.
Just a
Like
hangout.
it's just a hang. I'm telling
it's
you,
just
bro.
a
Like,
hot rod
that's,
hangout.
That's what
all it
like
is.
that's what it is. You know.
I
Yeah.
saw it one time when I was coming back from work. I was like, "What's going on here?" Something.
Yeah, so
It's like you want to continue the vibes. It's like that's
Yeah.
what you know what I mean.
So I guess for all of us, you know, we go to car shows and hangouts like this just to look at the progress that somebody's done on their build and what they did to do that mod, or you know, any little progress. Like, it doesn't have to be I just built a another entire car. No, but I did this or I did that. I got another set of wheels and I changed the stance. Anything.
Or any little trouble you have, like,
Yeah,
when I'm having trouble with
talk
this,
about
hey,
issues.
I had the same problem. It's
Yeah.
este
Exactly.
jale, you know?
Or even exchanging contacts. Like, we had one at Z Wings where, hey man, uh, I'd really like to get some pinstripes done on my car, and it's hard to find any pinstripers around here. And hey, you know, I got a contact from the Valley, you know, or I got a contact from here or there. It's what it's about, you know.
Yeah.
You share those ideas, those contacts, those friends, where you can continue doing what you want to do to your vehicle.
And it's cool because like by the same token, like because like for example, people that come to your events, like y'all guys also go to their events, so it's like a big old community.
For sure. Oh. We have, you know, friends from the Valley, friends from Laredo. They have their car shows, and you know, we try and I try my very best to attend. You know, I know some of our guys do as well. You know, we reciprocate. You know, that we attend their events, and we all help each other out in the car world, I
Yeah.
guess. That's what it's about.
I have to fix my troquita so I can join too. I
Oh,
got a
for real, you're
77.
blue
I
one.
have a 77 Ford Ranger XOT.
Good
Yeah.
luck.
Huh?
Good luck.
It was built and then we kind of let it go a little bit, and then it runs y todo. It's still going. My little brother has one exactly like mine, but he just painted his, or it's in the process of being painted. But yeah, we have the same truck. It's just like me, has blue and white. I think he painted it gray. Like
It's addicting, man.
oh yeah.
It's addicting.
And everything I do is I can't do something porque me clavo, and then
Yep.
I start doing that, or and everything's expensive. Like any hobby right now is expensive. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing you can do that's fun and cheap. You know, it's none. Like I'm pretty sure like you guys have a shitload of fun just building shit, putting shit together, pero you know, cuesta dinero, cuesta feria.
Yeah. I mean, everything, baby steps.
Yeah.
You know, you start somewhere, and you honestly, everything that I do is always on the cheap, because I try to do the best I can with what I got, man. Like,
Well, the only way to do it cheap is if you do it yourself.
yeah.
Nomás te va a costar la part.
And you're pretty good with your like pretty good hands on. So like
With a
you do like most
can of
of it
spray
yourself.
paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it does the job.
Hey, it looks good from 20 feet away.
Bro, it's
No. Hold on. Back up, guys. Back up.
Bro, it's
Look.
funny you
Yeah.
say that, but I've seen some guys on, I think it was YouTube or TikTok, I don't know. where they buy those turbo cans and they paint
Yeah.
their whole car. Like if you
That-
do it right,
that-
bro, it looks nice. Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
turbo.
that's what you did that one?
No, I didn't.
Oh, whoever
Yeah,
did.
the guy that sold it to me, he was like, "Man, it's a 20-foot car." I was like, "All right, that's my kind of car, I guess." He's like, "It's actually Walmart spray paint."
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
You can use
So-
that.
yeah, you're about 20 foot away.
I mean, it's looking nice.
Yeah, don't get any closer.
It gets you from point A to point
Yeah,
B. Sometimes.
yeah,
I mean, any car.
60% of the
60%
time,
it'll get you there,
every
bro.
time.
Any car. You
We
get
need
close to
JD
it,
here.
No, for real, dude. No, I was telling her, and I'm telling them how y'all are always roasting each other about when
Oh.
y'all buy y'all's vehicles. and like-
JD is the king of roasting.
Wait, but last time I saw, I'm trying to remember because this Serafin put something that was so funny that I was like, dude, se pasan, like.
Oh, that's when we bought that 4-door dually.
But what did
Cummins
y'all
build.
put on there? Like, I don't like.
That was Serafin, dude.
I don't
Like,
know, dude.
he's
Like,
a-
sometimes
that
y'all put
guy's
something
crazy.
that's like, man, these guys are roasting each other's vehicles. But I mean, dude, that's fun. Like, shit.
Yeah, we have some good times, man.
But
You
think about it, bro. If y'all would ever finish a vehicle, then like, what after that? Y'all wouldn't
Yeah,
have
well,
nothing
what
to
do you
bond
do
with.
after that?
Like,
Yeah.
we do it on purpose, you know.
we don't finish cars on
On
purpose.
purpose,
Yeah.
exactly.
just to keep coming.
Yeah,
But it's something about like these old cars, dude. Like when you drive it, like yeah, you put like a system in it so you can hear music, but at the same time you don't even hear it most of the time. Lo tienes apagado. You're just listening to the engine, listening to like the road.
man, it's
At least I do that all the time in my truck. You know, I just want to hear it. And
No.
then you can also hear like the fallando. You know?
Está fallando.
You can hear like the fallando.
I'm about to break down again.
Turn up the radio.
Le pisas, oh, pegar
Yeah.
el pueblo nomás, le pisas.
Hey, I was like, come on, we're almost there. We're
Almost there,
almost
come
there. We're almost
Don't,
there.
keep, don't. Dude, that's happened to me before where I'm like, we're almost gonna make it, we're almost gonna make it, like a block away from the house. Se para. You just coasted all the way, bro. Just coasted.
I think
Say hi to the neighbors.
this past weekend, Jose Luis and Cesar Salinas and all the guys they came to get some plates because they had a chicken plate sale here at Gutierrez grocery
Oh,
store.
so you're not here
Yeah.
for the police family as well.
So they all came over, and I told them, I was like, "Hey, y'all come to the shop, and I'll turn the AC on. We'll all eat here and hang out." And we're actually talking about, some breakdowns and some good times that we've had. Like we're hanging out at Jose Luis's shop, and got a little twisted up, and by the time I got home, my car wasn't charging. It was overheating. The belts flew off.
Oh,
and
dang, dude.
But we got home.
At least you don't know.
Yeah. They still know.
Dude, whenever this dude had this car, at least once a month, me hablaba. Hey, wait, me can tira out. Because for whatever reason, he wouldn't put gas in his car.
Who's that?
You!
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
When you're in your car.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So like,
It's because I know my car, right?
yeah.
I can still go 50 miles.
No, for real, dude. But I remember that one last time I had parked like this, dude. So, pues, ya no sé, le dije, bro, like, come get. Oh, it's whenever that thing stays stuck
Yeah,
on the
the
rack.
funnel stays stuck in the thing.
Oh,
And
funnel.
Yeah, it
Dude.
was like a metal funnel.
He'll say, I forgot that story, but
I took a picture of it. I don't remember. ¿Dónde estabas?
I don't remember,
You
dude.
were-
It was at Pure.
Was it up here?
Yeah, I was at Pure, and I was like, bro, like, are you close by or something? Like I ran out of gas. Or
After like the 5th, 6th time que le tuve que ir a llevar un galón de gas, le hablé. It was early in the morning.
I mean,
You know-
5th or 6th time. I mean,
Yeah.
you still got like 3 more chances
Yeah.
before you
No.
figure it out.
Yeah.
I called him. He was like, "What's up, bro?" I was like, "What you doing?" He was like, "Nah, I think you were working on something." Le dije, "Hey, te toca." He was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Me quedé tirado." Le digo, "But at least my fuel gauge doesn't work, so I don't know how much fuel I have."
Oh, you were in your truck over there by
Yeah, por el.
Leaving Siesta Shores.
Yeah, I was by
I remember that
the dollar store, and my truck just died.
Can't believe you're so careless.
I know.
One time, me like 6 times. No, bro, but one time I don't know why the funnel wouldn't come out. So we put a funnel to fill up. I don't know why.
Es que tenía como tenía little ridges. So and
So you
now
just
and
left
though,
it
like,
there?
Oh,
you're-
but we used to funnel because the gas thing
No
had
tenía.
the door had a like you had to push it like I don't know, and the gas the tank it didn't have a little pipe that goes
sí,
in there.
sí
whatever.
tenía, but it was too short. You know, no.
Oh,
you
so that's
couldn't-
why we used to
you
funnel.
couldn't tilt it. Yeah.
That's true, and it stayed stuck there, bro. I couldn't take it out, so I was driving around with the funnel. I was like, dude, I just want to go home. So I andaba con el funnel.
I think
I didn't care, dude.
Con el funnel ahí toda
Oh, shit, bro.
Oh, that's-
Hey, so what was the funniest thing you've ever experienced at a car show?
Man, it was late at night.
Oh, I didn't think he had an answer, but he does. Yes.
I guess one of our members, it was
It was late at night. That's kind of
it was Borderfest 3, man, I think. And we were staying at Romeo Flores Park, and one of the guys, Serafin showed up with like 2 18-packs, and this was like 2 o'clock in the morning. We were already at our RVs, you know. We're done, dude, like done. And Serafin shows up and boom, puts 2 18-packs. All right, we're ready to drink. And we're like, oh shit, you know, we're gonna
we are.
we're gonna keep going. Like I'm
Con el sueño ya.
I'm shit faced already, dude. Like I'm ready to go to bed. And
This was after the show or while y'all were
after the
prepping?
show,
Oh, okay.
you know, this is 2 o'clock in the morning after the show, and Serafin, all right, we're ready to drink. Boom, he shows up with 2 18-packs, and we're like, oh shit, you know, this guy's serious. So it was me, JD, Leo Jr., and Serafin, and Serafin disappears, you know. And we all grab beers or whatever, and we're like, all right, well, you know, he bought 2 18-packs more, you know, at least try to drink a couple with him or whatever. No, he disappears and passes out in his RV.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he's
he
gone.
Just
Like,
abandons
yeah,
it.
he
Like,
just shows up,
this
itching
guy,
going, you know, like, yeah, it's time to drink. Boom.
Yeah,
we're vamos a amanecer. Boom. And he fucking disappears, and we're there drinking, and where's Serafin? He's passed out in his RV, and we're
Perfect
drinking.
time for a prank.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just see Leo Jr. just fall backwards in his chair, and it was. I mean, you had to be there.
You
I
had to
guess.
be there,
You had to
moment?
be there. Yeah, JD was recording. I guess
Oh, so do we have video evidence? of this?
we do. I'll tell you what, man.
Run the clip.
Yeah, JD. JD is ready to record at any moment.
Yeah, it's because you never know that viral moment.
That dude has caught me already. At
You're gonna start buying the metal glasses just to go
No-
beep and
no,
start
no.
recording?
yeah, not at my best times either. So bastards caught me.
So JD, if you're hearing this, can we like maybe borrow one of those clips?
No.
And send it to
Negative.
my number. You know it.
Not 5'6". Yeah, that's
Send it to
funny,
what's
bro.
the word podcast at
Yeah.
gmail.com.
Yeah, he's good at that.
Hey, it's because you never. Hey, those are good memories though, dude. Like, especially like at these things, like I wish I had like some stories like that
Yeah.
recorded. Like, you know what I mean?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
some I wish I didn't have recorded, or some
Yeah.
I wish I had recorded.
I
but-
kind of wish he wouldn't have recorded me when he did. But Nah,
Borderfest, do you have it in the same month every year?
no,
So
it kind of always changes just
It varies.
because the events that are going on, and now like we've always done it a few weeks after the Zapata County Fair.
Okay.
But I think in this coming year, there's been talks about moving it to the fall and getting a little bit further away from the fair, just because it's too close, you know, like
Just to have something going on.
yeah, have something going on in the fall. So we don't know if that's gonna work out or anything, but I would really like to spread it out, and then I don't know, man. Maybe even add a roping, add a hog show.
That'd be sick.
Bro,
You know-
all that's possible. And I was actually gonna say because Like, you know how y'all have it, yeah, like Borderfest right after the fair, which I think is still successful, like very successful, like
Yeah.
the event. And then right now you're having like Puro Corazon, so it's like a few months after Borderfest. Like, have you considered like still keeping Borderfest around that time anyway, and then having something like maybe summer, something in the fall?
The Border Fall
Man,
Fest.
Yeah, like a little
it's
fall fest,
Border Fall
a
Fest.
little back to school, you know.
it's just it's it
It has to do a lot of
It's
time.
it's a
It
full
takes a-
time thing.
it's a takes the toll.
Yeah, it
Like
does.
just to make Borderfest, I mean, happen. That's 5 or 6 months of planning.
Hey, but you get two
yeah,
18
'cause-
packs after.
Yeah, as long as Serafin's around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because then you would have to plan while planning the other
Yeah,
one at the
yeah,
same
that
time.
is true.
So it's gonna.
and it does get
No, it
very
is exhausting.
stressful because I mean, like I tell like people that come and ask me about, you know, doing Border Fest. Hey, do this. Try doing this. Try doing that. Yeah, it's easy to say.
We're already
but-
kind of like maxed out to like
Yeah,
what
man,
you
like-
were-
even this past year, I mean, I thought we were gonna be able to do a whole lot more. I thought we had planned to do like a hot wing eating contest.
Bro.
We had planned to do a pin up contest. There was just not enough. I mean, not enough time in the day to make it happen because you get stretched thin. We're very few members in the club.
How many are y'all?
Man, I would say we're less than 10.
Mhm.
Maybe 10 members. So when you have all that going on, and we do get help from like IBC. They'll send some of their members to help with registration or
Yeah.
anything they can help with, but at the same time you still have to have a member there with them because they don't know the rules and how much per person, and if the car, and if it includes a driver, or if it's a motorcycle, whatever. So that takes a member there, and then you have especially when you have multiple entrances
Yeah.
to the venue. I mean, it spreads out
Yeah.
the help, so uh luckily, a lot of the families from prior years of Borderfest, they're willing to help, so they'll help at the entrance, they'll help here, there, whatever. It's the beauty of the Borderfest family that it grows regardless, man. Year by year, like the families that we help, like they want to see it succeed too. So the following year, if
They're helping.
they're helping,
Yeah.
man. They volunteer.
That's awesome, bro.
Hell
So-
yeah, dude.
So then we got the Puro Corazon car show, and that's happening June 13th, which is a Saturday in San Ignacio. And then, so the music lineup for that event, Eli, is Conjunto Oro, Alex Solis, and then Inalcanzable, right?
Yeah,
and
so
then also DJ Tech 3 will be.
DJ Tech will start, and then Inalcanzable will go on first, and then Alex Solis, and then Conjunto Oro will be the headliner for that night.
Nice.
And it starts at what time?
It's at 4. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Starts at 4
right
p.m..
here. Yeah, it's from
So-
4 to 1.
Yeah,
4
4
to
to 1.
1.
I
So,
still haven't really figured out, from what time to what time
each
each
band,
band is
on.
gonna go on and stuff. But
But as of right now, we know that people need to be there from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Yeah.
bro.
definitely,
Now, for real, man. Like I was saying, like if they haven't made it to any of these events, like they have to, because I mean, y'all basically got something going on all day, bro.
Yeah.
All day.
we're gonna try to do the best we can. Like I said, like this is not gonna be to the magnitude, I'm guessing of Borderfest, never know, right? It's a small plaza. We're gonna try to, fit as much as we can in there, but uh, the planning, like it's done. It's
Quick.
been it's been going together really quick. So we're trying to do the best we can with what we got, and we're hoping for the best, man. We really are.
Heck yeah, bro. I think it's gonna be a successful
And
event.
on a side note, like it's a quite a coincidence because you know how I was talking about.
It's like that's your thing.
Well, not only the San Ignacio thing, but you know how we were talking about the incident that happened with my son with Matthew when he got hurt and everything, and uh, it it's such a small world because when I was in the hospital, uh, one of the Solises, which was one of my best friends in elementary, um, he called me, man. He lived in San Antonio, Ruben Solis. Uh, he called me when I was sleeping in my car, and and he told me, "Hey, man, I live a mile away from the hospital. Come come stay at my apartment, man." And yeah, it's what goes around comes
Yeah.
around.
Fast forward to
Yeah.
now. Yeah, that is
So-
crazy. It's not by accident.
So yeah, dude, I was able to stay at his apartment for a couple weeks, and I was able to be close to my son when he was in intensive care, and you know I couldn't be far away from the hospital, and now this happens to Solis's and his family members as well, and I'm just glad I can
Return the
return
favor.
the favor.
Man, it's crazy how things work out.
Yeah.
It lives a mile away, like right there,
Yeah,
there
dude.
where you
Yeah.
need it. You needed to be close to your son, like now to now,
Yep.
like it is crazy, and it's
Yeah,
definitely not something random. Like it's
Yeah.
lined up somehow.
Yep.
That's awesome, dude.
How are you advertising this? I was gonna ask you right now. Like, what are y'all doing?
Really is just on our page.
Isn't the page?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have the funds to advertise and promote and get on the radio stations like we do with Borderfest, So,
Well, I feel like the radio station still works because some people still listen to the radio, but like me and him always talk about like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, get any social media. There's free advertising.
yep.
Like just posting constantly there, like it can help a lot.
Yeah, like I have it on my Instagram on the Low Gear Instagram and Facebook page or whatever, but uh, just don't have the followers that I wish I had.
Yeah.
So we just
But it's cool because, and I was telling Bert actually this last night or early in the morning. I don't remember what time I was talking to him, but how it's like a lot of people know you, and a lot of people, it's like you say, like Borderfest, like people are just willing to like play a part in it.
Yep.
So I think anything that you do from now on, like I think they know the person that they're dealing with. So I think, if you share, you have 10 followers, like those 10 followers are gonna share it to their 100 followers. Like it's gonna be successful, bro. I know
hope
that
so.
for sure, man. Especially because the cause behind it, they say, because when you do something with good heart in mind, bro, like things just work out. That's why I think it's been like all your events have been. Yes, it's hard work because you still gotta put hard work behind it, but everything just like comes together.
at the end of the day, it's all worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you wanna, now I'm gonna offer myself to you. If you wanna make an ad, like if you want to record something, like maybe get all the cars together, your whole team, and then we can make a video where you're saying, what happened, what you're doing, when is it gonna be, and we can run an ad on that.
I think that's a good idea.
Spread it out through all Facebook and Instagram.
I think
and
that's
that.
a good idea.
Yeah.
The house, go by the house. This is why this is happening. This is what we're doing. It's gonna take place here. I think, yeah. I think that's
Maybe I don't know next weekend, whenever if you're off, and
Yeah, man.
if we can get everybody together, we can shoot something and make it like an ad, and then we just post it on all the socials.
What do you think
It'll
about that?
work.
Yeah,
It'll work.
let's do it. Heck
Man.
yeah, dude. That's a great idea. Get people there, man. I mean, people are still gonna show up, but if we can help a little bit in that sense,
So,
like that.
so the plan, I guess the plan is, for anybody listening that just wants to be a spectator and show up to the park. I mean, there's not really gonna be very much parking,
yeah.
for public parking or whatever. So it's pretty much you're gonna
Walk
come into town, park in the streets, and
wherever.
Yeah.
wherever you can, and walk to the park.
Man,
So-
but I think people that been to San Ignacio
Oh,
know
yeah,
that it's
they-
like you can walk like the whole San Ignacio
Yeah,
and it's
definitely.
still like be nice. So people that haven't been to San Ignacio, believe me, you'll be okay. If you park at the other end of the town, like you still be okay.
Yeah.
Like it's basically when we talk about it's gonna be a block party like the whole time. Bless you. Whoa. When we talk about a block party, it's like literally like
It's one big ass block.
big ass block. You know what I mean?
It's
So
like-
you'll be alright.
10 blocks. ¿Cuánto es? It's like 10 by 6.
I don't know, man, but I think it's gonna be a very nice event.
It's a big,
in
small
San
town.
Ignacio. Very like homey still, but like still like a block. Like this is gonna be nice, dude. Like that carne asada that I'm telling you about.
Yeah, it'll be sick, dude.
So there's gonna be brisket. What? There's gonna be food there too, like
Vendors.
There's gonna be burgers, brisket burgers,
brisket burger.
and that anybody that buys a brisket burger is 100% helping the family. So, yeah, man.
Heck yeah. So remember, guys. I mean, join us, man. Just come through. If you haven't been to these events, you have to make it out here, man. If you've never been to if you don't know anybody from this area, believe me, you're gonna come over here and you're gonna leave with like a whole bunch of friends. So y'all come by and we'll put more information like on the on the page and stuff like that, so that way people know like about the event, and then we'll tag Low Gear so they can go back and see kind of like what Borderfest is about. Hey, bro. See what Borderfest is about and like all the what you guys are doing, you know.
We'll,
Yeah,
put a
definitely.
whole like page in the end of when is it gonna be and all that stuff. Now, are you planning to keep that going every year?
Man, I don't know. I'd like to continue it, like maybe not, hopefully not for any kind of
For disasters, yeah.
disaster, right? But maybe just a hangout
Just a
every now
hangout.
and then, get together, and
Maybe just raise funds for the Border Fest.
that was an idea that was brought up, that maybe do something before Borderfest to raise some funds and to help us make Borderfest bigger. And that is an option, but
Yeah.
we really don't know where this is going right now. But I will promise you that anything that we do is 100% for the community.
Yeah.
So, whether we do it, in the fall or in the summer, to get ready for Borderfest, my plans were to really make Borderfest way bigger than what it is right now. So,
Yeah.
And they'll get there, bro.
Yeah,
And I remember the first Borderfest. I remember telling you like, hey, bro, this is gonna be a big thing here.
And every year it is getting bigger and
Yeah.
bigger and bigger.
and we called it Borderfest, but we just never. So whenever it first kind of started with NIFA, I came up with the name Borderfest, and hey, this is what we're gonna call it, right? And I think somebody, I don't remember who it was. They told me, hey, There's already a border fest in the valley. You know, like
Is it?
that. Yeah, somewhere in
Hidalgo.
Hidalgo. I'm not sure where, but there's already a border fest, right? And it's a big event. So I didn't know about it. You know, I pulled that out of my ass. You know, nah, but we're gonna call it border fest or whatever. And then they're like, no, there's already an event. I was like, dude, this is gonna be this one weekend, and it's gonna be over. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's just this one instance.
Just one time.
Yeah, it's who cares if
5 years in.
5 years.
5 years in, dude. Like, it's still border fest, and yeah,
I mean, I don't see it being an issue. I mean, why would it?
I,
You know.
I haven't got any phone calls yet.
Oh,
so.
let's keep it.
Apparently, it's not big enough.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's like whenever they start calling you, hey, you
Yeah.
need to change your name. Be like, oh, we're big. We're
Oh,
big
shit.
already.
Guys, we got the call.
yeah,
But I mean, I don't see an issue with it being like a border fest. You know, it's just a name.
so far, I mean, it's worked out.
It's just a name. You know, it's just a festival. Like, whether it's here or there. Like, now if it wasn't like on the same day every year, then entonces I see them having an issue with it because hey, you're promoting our thing.
Fun fact,
you're
it
taking
is.
Our,
Fun fact, it is.
Yeah,
it
Nah, I'm
is.
just playing.
I was thinking-
definitely.
Bro, I don't know how the heck I started like liking into like dancing lately, bro. Like,
Es que estás viejito.
I think that's what it is. No, for real, dude.
It's
'cause
the
it's like,
age.
chinga, like, pero luego hay gente, a veces ni me hacen segunda, bro. Like, I'm like, "Hombre, like, let's go to that.
I mean, I like the music. I mean, we all grew up here, so I like the music. It's just it's something that I don't choose to hear. You know, like, to listen
Junto,
to.
you don't go junto?
Not for me to like play it in my car and drive.
I think right now it's my favorite genre right now.
Like if I go somewhere and they're playing it, it's machine or like the carnival or you know an event or something. Está bien. But for me to play it in my car, no. No sé, it's not driving music. It's cruising music. Drinking music.
Drinking music.
But it's not driving music.
Yeah,
Hay una carnita
you're
asada.
right. Yeah,
Así con machina in the background. Pero
dude, I already missed Ricky Naranjo 5 times. Either I have something to do at work or like,
Man, we were so close to.
oh, I remember you
getting-
telling
you
me,
know,
dude.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe
Maybe
for,
this
maybe
coming
for
one.
number 6.
Hey, maybe so.
A caballo, bro.
Eh?
A caballo.
Dude, I would love that. Shit,
too bad que se ahogó mi drone in la fucking lake.
dude.
What happened?
It got attacked by a bird, dude. No, no, they had no.
Oh, that's
let me
what
tell you-
happened to you.
Attacked by a bird.
Let me tell you a story.
Dude.
It was broken for the longest time, and I needed this little tiny wire. I ordered the wire. I pulled it apart because it's all like little screws, and I had it on my little kit. Y todo. So I broke it apart, put it together. Boom, boom, boom. Estaba jalando machine. Boom, boom. I had it like maybe 10, 20 feet in the air, and it was working properly. Machine. Órale, Simón. And then, because I live over there in Siesta by the lake, I live by the boat ramp on the other side. So I flew it, and I flew it over the water, and I was going around. And then I could see far away, and there was a lot of birds. Y de repente nomás se mira, ¡shpah!
Damn,
It hits the
dude.
drone, and it just goes, and I see the camera, and then just, boop, it goes dark. It's like, no! And I can see because the DJIs have a GPS, so you know where it's at. In the water. So it's somewhere.
Damn,
Está todo ahogado ahí abajo.
Nomás se mira.
Dude, I had just fixed it,
Yeah.
too. Bro. Todo triste. I was like, that sucks, dude. They're expensive as fuck, too, dude. Pinches drones. No bajan de $1,000 minimum, dude.
Even the mini
Minis.
ones.
The minis are like,
Because you still gotta buy like extra batteries and shit. Because like, ya que lo subes, se te acaba la pila, lo tienes que bajar
No.
para atrás.
yeah, because they have what, like a
I keep doing that, dude.
20-minute. The little ones have like 20-minute flight. The one I had was like 30 minutes. You know, and then the bigger the drone, the better the battery, the
Yeah.
more it flies. Pero, yeah, I had finally fixed it and it drowned.
It drowned.
Damn. Damn, bro.
I think I'll remote. in la casa.
The recuerdo.
wall.
Neta. But now they don't even sell DJI here, dude, because their contract was
Oh yeah,
up. Or
what
something.
happened? Like the
They're-
whole thing with the whole like.
I guess their contract was up with the U.S. So like FFA is like, no, is it FFA?
But can you still use it though? Like
Federal
DJI here?
Flight whatever Association, whatever. You can, but they're kind of like cracking down on people that are using it because it's illegal now because their license is expired or some shit.
Oh shoot!
Something like
so
that.
DJI users can't use DJI basically.
The drones, no.
That's crazy.
If you go to Best Buy, they don't even sell them anymore.
No, they don't.
No. So
Damn.
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't know.
In some places, you need like a pilot's license and shit.
Well, if you wanna fly close to the airport, you can get a license. You can get permission from the airport even if you don't go in there because you're not supposed to, it's illegal. But let's say the airport is on la tienda and your house is here, you want to shoot something, it won't let you unless
It
you
won't
have
let you take off.
access.
Oh wow.
If you have a license, you can input it there, and then you have to call the tower and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be flying around here, so high, the distance, but I'm not gonna get close to the airport." They'll be like, "All right," and then they'll clear your drone to
Damn.
fly. Yeah, es un pedo. Like if you wanna do it like legit, es un pedo.
Can't even do nothing no more.
Ya sé, no te dejan hacer nada.
Nah, but it's a badass episode today, bro.
Hell yeah, dude.
Think so?
Yeah, I really think so.
Hell yeah, dude.
I really think so. And it's funny because I had a whole lineup of things, right? Like to ask, but like you are like saying them anyway.
Yeah.
It's like every time you say something, I'm like, oh shit, like that's what we're gonna ask. Like that's badass. But that's how it flows. It flows good like that.
Yeah.
It's better to have an idea what you want to say and then just go with it without even. You can go back and be like, let's talk about, or like just bring it up. Like, what about this? What about that? But it sounds very robotic if you just go down the line. You know,
Yeah.
if you just let it flow, and then you say something that you have written here, and you be like, oh, what about like this, and you just bring it in, and it flows badass. If you think about it too hard, it just
It
same. So
doesn't seem.
it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't seem
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah.
So yeah, being rehearsed.
Yeah. No. Everything to do with Borderfest and the car shows that we're doing, dude, is genuine. Like none of it's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I think
Was there any like I don't know if I asked it already. Like you had the idea, you told some people, and then you know how people are here, like in the valley. Okay, nah, man, that's loco. Like it's never gonna work. There's anybody like that,
no.
like negative.
Honestly, like when, because it was never planned.
Yeah, that's probably why.
So, yeah, it was never an idea of where
I want to do this.
I want to do this or I want to do that. It just happened, dude. Like,
Yeah.
it happened and it turned out the way it did,
And
and
it kept happening.
yeah, and by the time we knew it had blown up to what it is now, and I don't think there's
And then going back.
no, man. It is stressful because like I tell some of my closer friends, you know, and the club members know it because we never have an amount of money, you know, whenever we first start. And you know what? We're going to do Borderfest 5 or 4 or 6 or whatever it's going to be. We never know how many sponsors we're going to have. And it's like I tell everybody, like, that's the most stressful part about it is because you have to line up the bands with at least 4, 5, 6 months in advance, because if not, they're gonna get booked.
Yeah.
So if you have an idea, I want to get the Hometown Boys to play, or I want to get Los Amorales, you have to have at least get them.
Deposit.
Yeah, you have to give a deposit. You have to set them up. Agree to their contract. 5 months in advance. And at that time, you still don't have the money. We still don't have the sponsors. So luckily, every year, the sponsors have come through, man. Like, I've never, to this point, I've never ended up where I have to put my own money into it. I always prepare for it. Like, I always prepare that if I don't get enough sponsors, it's gonna happen regardless, right?
Yeah.
But no, man. Every year, the sponsors come through and make it happen. So, but that is the most stressful part about Borderfest.
Because you still don't know, like,
Yeah,
who's gonna
especially
come.
if you put together, you know, a show like Borderfest 5. Borderfest 5 took every bit of $20,000 to make. It raised $20,000, but it took $20,000 to
Put it together.
to make it happen. So, and I guess I want it to get bigger to where, if it takes 10, 15, $20,000 to make the event, like, I want it to raise double. Like, I want it to raise 40, 30, 40, 50, and hopefully be able to help 4 or 5 people, 5 families.
Yeah.
That's a goal. That's a goal. I would prefer to. I mean, we all as a group prefer to bring in, $8,000 to $10,000 per family, because that, I think, 10 grand is very helpful, and under those circumstances, so that's what we want to do.
Heck yeah. That's the goal.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Coming from a car show, I think it's a.
I mean, I feel like it would have to be. There's a lot in the advertisement side that you have to like put into, también to,
That's
push it out
That's
there.
everything. Yeah. Advertising is everything, because I mean the venue's good enough as it is. I think the show, but finding a way to reach out to people
Yeah,
is the main thing, man. 'Cause
in the correct way.
if they don't know that it's going on, especially in the valley. I don't think. I think we have a lot of. We have a lot of pool, and we have a lot of people that know about us in the Laredo area, and Jim Hogg. Star County is where we need the help. Like, not a lot of people know about us over there, so eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like advertising, I don't know if you know this, but like let's say you put a video together or whatever, like a commercial for Borderfest, and you put it on your Facebook. You can add, you can actually pay Facebook, $5, $10, 15, $20, and they'll push it out more, push it out more, push it out. You know that?
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
I've been using that. This past year I used it, so
Yeah. So it'll reach a bigger audience
Yep.
from where you're at.
Yep.
So, shit, maybe next year I'll help you out, dude, with the commercials or whatever. Like,
we're definitely open to any kind of suggestions. Moving forward and growing as a car club, and as a doing this car show. I mean, any ideas that we can get.
yeah, from going to a car show to like a festival, and
Yeah,
it'll be sick.
definitely.
But yeah, man, I'm more than willing to help you guys out too on doing that shit.
Appreciate it, man.
Heck yeah, bro. Hey, any last comments, shout outs,
Oh, give the
any
dates.
last words of wisdom, anything to the kids you want to give?
No, not really. I mean, just get ready for Puro Corazon car show here in San Ignacio and come out, have a great time, and support a good cause.
Give us a date. The date is when?
June 13th.
June 13th.
So
June 13th.
4 to,
this-
4
4 to
p.m. to
1.
1 a.m.
Yes, sir.
So this is gonna go out Monday. So if you're watching this Monday, June 13th is when it is.
We'll be there for sure, man.
Hell yeah.
Hey, don't buy new shoes that day.
No, negative.
Buy them like a week before so you can break them in because you gotta do a lot of dancing. I'm telling you. Well, brother, I thank you for joining us, bro. It's
Yes,
really
sir.
our pleasure, and we'll for sure keep everybody updated on the next event and on Puro Corazon, right?
Yep.
And then, well, guys,
So maybe
Thank
we'll
you
come
for
visit you
watching.
after the
and do another
pod after-
like a post
after the-
post event
Oh, yeah.
podcast on that.
Hell yeah. We'll
Heck
be
yeah,
ready
man.
for it.
Huh?
We'll be ready for it.
Man, heck yeah. Especially here, está con ganas, bro. Like, it's fresh. Got the nice car in the back. And let's start that. Let's talk about, or let's kind of think about starting that podcast that we're talking about.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm down for it.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. That was season 2, episode 3 with Mr. Eli Zepeda.
Later.
Peace.
En una troca bajita, con sus rines bien cromados, una hielera en la caja y una muchachona a un lado. Billetes en la cartera, sombrero de medio lado, ando forrado de joyas, vestido ya perfumado. Y así me gusta pasarla. Aquí yo soy el que manda. La clave de andar arriba, echarle un chingo de ganas. Pura pinche raza de lo guía. Lo más duro en esta vida, despegarte de la cama. Los sueños no llegan solos. Ve a encontrar lo que buscabas. Y el que sabe los trucos, no lo impresiona la magia. Le rezo a mi Dios del cielo, la fe tampoco me falta. Y así me gusta pasarla. Aquí yo soy el que manda. La clave de andar arriba, echarle un chingo de ganas. Lo más duro en esta vida, despegarte de la cama. Los sueños no llegan solos. Ve a encontrar lo que buscabas. Y así me gusta pasarla. Aquí yo soy el que manda. La clave de andar arriba, echarle un chingo de ganas, echarle